Hey, it's Monday, February 10th, and I'm about to jump onto a video call with Jace. This is episode 3 of my Path to Published vlog, and so let's get into it. It's gonna be fun. Hi, everybody. Just got off a call with Jace. I am adding some decoration to my notes because that's what I do. Just adding a little bit of washi tape around the border of pages. We got a lot more done than planned, which is great. And considering that it was the fastest hour and a half of my life, oh my goodness, we really got into stuff, and I'm super excited. But also having a large amount of imposter syndrome because we come up with all these great ideas and then I have to write it. And I have to make it sound equally amazing, and I know I'm going to be enlisting help as beta and critiques my horror writer friends, because there's some dark stuff that we came up with, and I want to make sure that I am conveying the correct emotions, ranging from ooh spooky to ooh that's fucked up. And I don't know if I can pull that off. All of the imposter syndrome right now. All of the imposter syndrome. And, yeah. Hi! I am on my way to get kiddo. My brain is so buzzy, I could not look at my outline anymore. I have to look over and add things to chapters 9 through 12 before Wednesday. Because that's the next time Jason and I are going to meet. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. And going for my, I have chronic pain, and I get a biologic via infusion every 8 weeks, give or take. And so tomorrow is my next infusion appointment. So we're not going to meet tomorrow. And that's fine, because that gives me extra time to figure out things and add some more stuff that we talked about today. And then I will work on the next check of chapters Wednesday, Thursday. Not sure if we're going to meet on Friday or Monday, because Peanut has a long weekend, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. But if we don't meet till Tuesday, that's totally fine. And then I think that would be the last chunk of days of chapters. And then we can start working on what I've fully fleshed out and written somehow. But until then, I'm my brain was very buzzy after we met today, and we talked for like an hour and a half, to the point that I had to change creative gears a little bit. Still working on the book, but I made like a kind of a mood inspo board for cover, and I said that to my friend Charlie, who did the cover for the first book. And then I reached out to my friend Laura, who is a horror writer, and was like, hey, there's a scene that I'm going to have to write that's really freaking dark. And I want to make sure that I get the right vibes across. Because I don't write things that are like overly graphic, gratuitous, you know. But I want to share enough detail to like encapsulate what's going on and get the right vibe across. that a character's going to be dealing with for a while. And so I wanted to make sure that, like, you know, because she has experience writing darker stuff. I have witchcraft questions that I need to ask some people, because there's a dream sequence about a ritual being performed, and it gets dark, and we were trying to consider what is a more magically significant number. 3 or 7. I said 3 at first because the rule of 3 in, like, storytelling, there's 3 dreams and 3s appear in other things, but also 7 would have more of an impact on the person doing the ritual, because at first they're like, they do the first part and they're grossed out and they almost throw up and they're ready to cry, but then by the final one they're getting into it and their conscience doesn't bother them anymore, because this is just a means to an end, so they think. Don't think I could share much more detail than that, other than it gets dark and it's territory that I've never written before. That's probably going to take me a couple of days to write. Like, I need to, like, sit down and really put my head in a dark place. I'm not looking forward to. And then there's another scene a couple chapters later. There's also going to be time consuming because I have to capture the right vibe. And whereas opposed to the first one that is, like, super dark and not a good place to be, this next one is more mystical, fantastical, still probably creepy, but not bad. So the plan for the rest of the day is pick up kiddo, go home. I don't know, we'll see if I can get into some outlining stuff. If not, before my doctor's appointment tomorrow, I can go to the library and sit with my binder and my notebook and work there. Maybe I'll bring my tablet with me. I can always try to work during my infusion appointment. It wouldn't hurt to bring my tablet along. And then, I don't know, back to the library to work a little more before I have to pick up Peanut. And then Wednesday I'll meet with Jace again and we'll tackle chapters 9 through 12. These, like, 3-4 chapter chunks have been working out really well. And then Thursday I have an appointment with my primary doctor. So again, to the library, work for a little bit, go to my appointment. Maybe I'll treat myself to lunch if I get paid that day. I don't know. But I also have to save that money for our travel next week. And then Friday, I don't know what's happening. Saturday, Sunday, I work. Monday, I don't know what's happening. So I might not be able to meet with Jason until Tuesday again. But that's okay. We don't want to do a mental burnout like we did last week. Because your brain is a muscle that can be overworked, just like anything else in your body. And I think I likened it to every spring when I say I'm going to exercise, and then I walk like 5 miles, and then I can't move for like 3 days. And then I say, I'm not going to exercise because I wipe myself out, and then I'm in pain. And so it is possible to do that mentally. Anyway, they're going to start coming out in a minute, so I gotta get going. Hey friends, I am on my way to my doctor's appointment. I went and sat at the library for a little over an hour, not quite an hour and a half. And I outlined the 3 dream scenes that we are incorporating in greater detail. And there's one that is really freaking dark. And I really got into the flow of adding the details and stuff. And then had all of the imposter syndrome. Because I don't know if I could actually pull off writing something this dark. But that's just because it's new territory for me. So I'm going to do my best. And I'm going to reach out to a few people that write horror to give it a looky look, see if I nailed it or missed. So I'm gonna run up to Dunkin' here, and hopefully there's not a long line. Get myself a drink and then go to my appointment, and then I will find another place to write. Either I will go have lunch somewhere or sit at the library again. We're getting closer, folks. We are getting closer, and I'm getting anxious. The pieces are falling into place with the story. I hope. We'll see what happens. Hi. So I went to where I thought today's appointment was supposed to be. Checked in. Said, you can't check in here because your appointment is on the other end of town. I was already late. So I call. And they're like, the doctor will be able to fit in if you're more than a half hour late. Because, understandable. She's got other people to see. And she sees a lot of people. So they're like, we could try and get you into the nurse practitioner today. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Because I got to be done by 2. So she checked on Thursday, and that wasn't going to work, so I have an appointment now on Friday. This was not the appointment that I was prepared for today. I was prepared for my infusion treatment, which actually is fucking Thursday. Oh my god, I need next weekend so bad. A couple of days, not at home. I can go for a swim. Just unwind. I'm probably going to drink. So now I'm just driving around, wasting gas, trying to find a place that I can go sit and work. I should go home and look for Valentine stickers for Peanut. I don't think I have any. We're going to look for cards and stickers when she gets home from school. I need to calm the fuck down because I can feel a meltdown wanting to happen. So I need to calm down. I need to find a place where I can sit and work for a couple hours. Get back in my happy place. Alright, I need to figure out where the fuck I'm going now. And try to restore my headspace. So I'm in a better mood when I pick up Peanut. Who knew you would be getting it all, the good, bad, and the pissy. Oh well, such is life. Alright. Bye. Hey, it's Wednesday, February 12th. Today is better. My husband was feeling better. and went into work. Peanut took in her Valentine box because they've got their party tomorrow. So we had to make a little mailbox, and I remembered it after she went to bed last night. So I found a shoebox, covered it in construction paper, slapped a whole fuck ton of stickers on it, and ta-da! Even wrote her name in washi tape. So, yeah, it turned out really cute. And she was so excited. She was so freaking excited. So, yeah. And then today after school, we're going to go get the little Valentine cards so she can have them for her class tomorrow. It's about 8:40, and somehow I've made it all this time without coffee. I don't know how. I have a monster headache, but I've also been in a pain flare since like yesterday. So, but there's shit to do. So I'm going to get some coffee and find my desk under this clutter of stuff. Put some icy hot on my knee. And, yeah. I really don't care that I've been wearing the same shirt since yesterday. But it fits. I'm booked. And I also have my bookish pajama pants on. Because, see, talk of aforementioned pain flare, and, yeah. I put on a bra today. That was my effort. I'm gonna be comfortable. I don't really care. Anyway, yeah. Coffee. Desk. Call Jace. Get to work. Alright, so we're finishing up another really fast hour-and-a-half conversation. And we got a lot done. We figured a lot out. And I have to fill in a lot of background information now. Hi, I was a dumbass. And I've been talking for like 15 minutes. And I wasn't recording. So I did a lot of work after Jason and I got off the call. I had to figure out the ages of the Kavanaugh siblings, which is Tara's father and his siblings. And there's 5 of them. And you get to actually meet them all in book 4. But one of them is referenced as also being a student of this really horrible professor that Tara has when she starts her first semester of school. And I didn't want to make him like unrealistically old. So I had to figure out everybody's ages. And I thought I had them all written down, but I couldn't find my notebook for book 4. So I just kind of like did a little bit of math and tweaked, and I think I have it now. So like I said, you're going to meet everybody in book 4 whenever that may come out, because everybody comes over for Christmas, and it's a big Kavanaugh family Christmas, and I know that one's gonna need some work, but yeah. So there's Liam, who is Tara's father, and then a couple years under Liam is Aideen, and then a couple years younger than Aideen is Doug, and then there's like a 12-year gap, and then Malcolm. And then another gap of a few years, and Nessa. And Nessa is the darling baby that everybody loves, and she's just a sweet bean, and I can't wait to write about her, and she probably is going to get her own book at some point. Because I really like writing for her. But Malcolm is the one that gets name dropped. He is also the only one of all of his siblings that is happily single, does not plan to have children, I haven't decided if he's ace or he just likes dating and doesn't want to settle down. So there's Liam, who is obviously married with 2 girls, Sarah and her sister Christine. And then Aideen is married with 3 children. One is in her early 20s. One is just a little bit younger than Tara, by like a year or so. And then the other one is like 7. And then there's Uncle Doug, who is widowed. And he has a little girl in her early teens. So navigating that whole single father life. Then there's Uncle Malcolm, and he is happily unattached and living his life, and he's sweet and snarky and charming and also a writer, so he and Tara get along and they're like each other's critique buddies and yeah, all of that stuff. And then there's Nessa, who, like I said, is the baby. And there's like 20 something years between Nessa and Liam, which, while rare, I think, is not unheard of. Correct me if I'm wrong that that's like an unheard of occurrence. And Nessa is a lesbian, and she has a longtime girlfriend, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So while the older 3 are the more traditional family life, the younger 2 are like, and like Doug, I know, has no intention of getting remarried. He was so deeply in love with his wife and very much like, she was my one and nobody else can compare, and it's not fair to have anybody try. So, much to the disappointment probably of some friends who have tried to hook him up, and he's like, yeah, no, I had my person and I lost my person, and so it's just gonna be me and my daughter, and that's it. Oh, I'm realizing now I'm gonna have fun writing these biographies now. I'm gonna have fun with this. This is gonna be, yeah. I think I'm gonna go home and write everybody's biographies now, at least for the Kavanaugh siblings. And Gran would understand as well, because she is also widowed, although she lost her husband much later in life than Doug did. I think in my timeline in my head, Grandpa Dominic was like, he was easily in his 70s. Tara was like 10 years old or something like that when she lost her grandfather. And then I haven't even figured out Mom's side of the family. But the main focus has been the Kavanaugh side. Maybe down the line we'll get into the Bennett family, but... Oh, and I have to figure out Aunt Aideen's married name now. Or we could go on traditional, and he takes hers. I don't know. We'll see. All these things I have to consider now. See, you guys are helping me so much. I'm just sitting here in the pickup line, looking like a complete loony, talking to my phone, but I'm talking out ideas. And also for reference, while we were having our chat, I had to pull out my annotated ARC proof copy of book 1 so I could reference stuff, because we are aging down some characters that make a brief appearance in book 1, and I'm like, ooh, wait, if I describe these people as this particular age, this isn't going to work. And I didn't really give any indication of their age. Except for one has silver hair, but you can color your hair silver. So that is not out of the realm of possibility. And also Jay suggested like they change their hair. Their hair is different in every book. So it's like, yay. So maybe like, so book 1, they have silver hair. And then in book 2, they've got like purple streaks or something. And then in book 3, it's like, it's all black or something, or blonde, or, you know, because book 3 is, takes place in over Halloween. So they could be going for like goth queen kind of a thing. And then, ooh, book 4, since that's around Christmas time, could be, I don't even know if they make an appearance in book 4. But if they do, or I should insert them, their hair could be like green with like silver, almost like tinsel in their hair. That could be fun. Anyway, tomorrow is my doctor's appointment. Then this weekend, Peanut has a 4-day weekend. So Jason and I are not going to meet until Tuesday again. And we only have 2 chunks left to get through on the outline. And then we figure out what we do next. Hey guys, it is Friday the 14th. I don't know if I'm going to get a lot of writing done today. It's already 11 o'clock. I've been bopping around and doing laundry and helping my kid with stuff. And I think I'm just going to set up the daily pages in my March journal, because it's halfway through February and I want that journal done. So in between loads of laundry and until I have to get my kiddo over to my mom's, because she's gonna watch while I go to a doctor's appointment, I'm just gonna be playing with pretty paper. So yeah. Hello everybody. I just dropped Peanut off at my mom's and I'm on my way to my doctor's appointment. I had to scramble because I was trying to dry some clothes that my best friend gave me for Peanut. I had a big old garbage bag full of clothes that needed to be washed, and there were things that wouldn't dry fast enough, and I didn't want to leave the dryer running while I left the house. And it probably would have been fine if I also didn't have 2 loads throughout the morning that I forgot to shut the washer, and so once it filled with water it wouldn't do anything, so that took up time. So anyway, I am on my way to the doctor, and yeah, I also have low tire pressure on one of my tires because I think I have a slow leak, which is just great. But I am pushing through because I refuse to put another fucking penny into this car. So I should be able to make it on time. I was really scrambling to get out the door, because my laundry took so long. But I made it to my mom's and I dropped off Peanut and then immediately booked it out the door. I hate to do that. I hate to just dump the kid and run, but that's what happens. And so, yeah. I did get a fair bit into my journal. I got all of the dates stamped in, which is good. I did not finish decorating, but I will do that another time. Maybe later tonight. I don't know. We've got the Stardew stream tonight on my friend Sarah's channel. We've been playing Stardew Valley, a whole bunch of us, and it's been a lot of fun. Alright, I'll do another update when I get out of the doctor's. Hello. I am back from getting the child. I am packed, I think. I hope. I go over my list. But I think I'm pretty much packed for this weekend already. And I know it's only Tuesday, but hot damn, I'm looking forward to this trip. Even if it is only like an hour away. But I've got my outfits together for Saturday and Sunday. I've got my laundry washed and what I want to wear on Friday. I have all of my toiletries. I just gotta like pack my probably pack my work bag with my journal stuff so I can do the things with the pictures and the stuff. So I should have these on hand for pictures and all of that fun stuff. So I'll pack my art stuff in my backpack. I gotta figure out probably Thursday night I'll pack Peanuts stuff. I apologize, I'm not fully awakened yet. It's Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday. In fact, I almost packed Peanuts gym clothes today because I thought that it was Monday, but no. Anyway, I better get to work. I need to get some more coffee, probably some breakfast. I gotta find another pill thing because I have more medication that I have to keep track of. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hello. It is Wednesday, February 19th. It's my half anniversary. My husband and I have been married for 7.5 years today. I just got back from dropping off Munchkin. I'm going to make myself a fresh pot of coffee. I'm meeting with Jace today. I saw that he had comments in the chunk of chapters we're supposed to work on. So I'm going to sit down and work on that. First things first, I have to pay tuition for Peanut's school because it's due tomorrow. And then I'll look over his comments. And if I have time, I'll work on my crochet project because I'm working on a triangle shawl that has to be done by Friday because Friday is Peanut's 100th day of school for the school year. So they do this thing where they get to dress up like they're 100 years old. And I thought it would be really cute if she came in with a little dress. There's a dress that she got from a family friend who was clearing out her daughter's closets. So, yay hand-me-downs! But it's black and it's sparkly. And if I accessorize it right, it looks like something a little old lady would wear. So, the first thing that came to my mind as an accessory was a crocheted shawl. And so I'm working on that. I started it yesterday. When I sit down, I will show you what I have so far. It's just some acrylic worsted yarn that I had in my stash. I got the biggest needle that I have, thanks to a suggestion from Haley. This is what I have so far. And I'm just moving in a row, like starting a stitch in every row, so it'll eventually taper. And it's gonna look so cute. I've made shells like this before, and they're quick, they're easy, they're a lot of fun, and I think she's gonna look so freaking cute. So I had to restart my computer because Discord wouldn't connect, and I can't talk to Jace if I can't get on Discord. I finished writing chapter 5. I long-handed it. So it's right here. It definitely needs work. There are some details that I omitted because I was just trying to get it done, and it took me most of yesterday. And we're going over chapters 13, 14, and 15 today. When I get done working, I need to finish getting my makeup brushes together. I think that's the only thing I have to pack for this weekend. Yeah, I got stuff to do. Hi! I am on my way to the mall. I'm going to go to Sephora and get some foundation samples because I think my foundation is too dark for my winter pasty ass. And I want to have nice makeup for this weekend. So I'm going to go to Sephora and get some samples and get like a proper color match for my pale butt. And then head towards Peanut's school because it's already 12:30 and I don't know how long this is going to take at the mall. So on the way to the school, I'm going to get some food because I'm hungry. But Jace and I had a very productive talk. And we're not going to meet for a little bit because I now have to restructure the last 4 chapters of the book. Oh, help. A character that I thought was going to be part of the final battle is now taking a more behind the scenes role, so there's that. So I have to figure out how to outline that, so that's gonna take some time, and I'm probably gonna focus on that on and off tomorrow and a little bit Friday at the mall. I'm gonna go do the thing real quick, get a shade match, and yeah. Hello. I got my color match. I got a sample of foundation, and the lady was super nice and also gave me 2 samples of a cleanser. So that's pretty nice. And then I'm going to run to Target and pick up a moisturizer. Because your girl is lacking in the skincare department apparently. But I got myself some lunch. And I also got boba milk tea at the mall. It was really good. It was strawberry, and then I got the strawberry poppy things. It was really freaking good. And well worth the little splurge that I did. It was a new place too. Well, I don't know exactly how new. It's been a hot minute since I've been in that mall. But, like, I'm wandering the food court because I was hungry. I hadn't had lunch yet. And I don't know, like nothing really called out to me, and not even getting an Auntie Anne's pretzel, and every time I go to a mall I have to get an Auntie Anne's pretzel, but I don't know, nothing was appealing to me today, so I just like made my way towards Peanut's school and got Wendy's. And while I was driving, my husband called. Apparently there's a recall out on my car, but not a whole lot of information is out on it yet. And it's like we should get a move on with trading in this car and getting another one before the fucking tariffs kick in, because now they're talking about tariffing cars. Like, what the hell? So it was all a very good brain break from the very detailed talk that Jason and I once again had. And now I have to completely restructure the last 4 chapters of my book. So that's my goal this weekend. Starting tomorrow, I get to do that. It's gonna make it better. It's gonna make it better. It's gonna make it better. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna make it better. So I have to completely redo the last 4 chapters. Re-outline them. Because one of the characters that I had taking part in the final battle is more taking a background role. Not much more I can say beyond that. Then it's our date weekend. And so after school Friday, we'll pick up Peanut and drop her off at my in-laws' house. And then we'll head up to where we're going, and I don't know. I guess that's kind of it. Hello! I've been recording and talking and not realizing that I didn't have the thing set to video because I'm a dumbass. That's how frazzled I've been. I was all nice and relaxed for after our little weekend away, and then life happened again, and I'm frazzled as hell. So it all started a week ago. Today's the 26th of February, and my stress started a week ago. A week ago today. Wednesday night, last week, Peanut got sick in bed. I don't know if she genuinely had a bug, or if it was something I made that made her bleh, but she bleh in bed. And it was gross, and it was horrible, and we're still kind of cleaning up because my husband has this really complicated way of doing laundry. And yeah, so I kept her home on Thursday, which means I got fuck all done because she wasn't feeling well, and I had to give her all of the cuddles. And then Friday, I thought she was doing good, and then she still wasn't in full energy. And that was the day that we were supposed to leave. And I was feeling really guilty. And I'm calling my in-laws, and I'm like, I feel bad leaving you with her because she's still, like, dragging. But, and we also kept her home from school again. But we can't get our money back for the hotel. But they were really cool. And they were like, hey, y'all, you guys need this. So go, have a good time, we'll be fine. So, like, okay. So, dropped her off. And drove out to Sandusky, checked into our hotel, had a lovely evening. And then got up in the morning and went for a swim and had breakfast. And kind of chillaxed until V came and picked us up. And we went to a fabric outlet, and we went to Joann's because they're closing, and I was so we were taking advantage of all the discounts. Then Saturday night we went out to dinner with my best friend and her husband, and it was lovely. And we had she and I split a pitcher of watermelon sangria, which was dangerously easy to drink. And I'm gonna admit I had a little buzz, but I don't drink that often. And I felt good. So, yeah. So we laughed and caught up and just enjoyed time together. And then we came home on Sunday and picked up Peanut, and she was pretty much back to normal. So Monday she also stayed home from school because she had a pulmonology appointment. And then yesterday I kind of unofficially body doubled with some friends and restructured the last 4 chapters of my book and squashed them into 3 chapters. So that was fun. And then kind of started writing chapter 6. Jace is going to look over the final chapters of the outline, and we're going to meet tomorrow and go over things. Try and draft today as soon as I can calm myself down, because as soon as Peanut woke up this morning, she got mad over something and started to cry I don't even know what. And we've had a chronic problem with her hitting people at school, and I don't know what else to do, because we try to teach her that hitting equal bad. There are other ways to deal with when you're frustrated besides hitting people. Yeah, she got mad over I don't even know what this morning. So that had started me off frazzled. I have a slow leak in my tire, or I've had a slow leak in my tire. So I'm every other day putting air in my tire because I just fucking refuse to put any more money into this car, because the lease is almost over. So why should I sink any more money into it if I'm going to be handing it over soon? I put so much money into this car in 2024. It was fucking ridiculous. I could have put a down payment on another fucking car. So Joe and I have to sit down and discuss that. I think one day next week, I just might go up to the Subaru dealership and test drive and get some numbers, and then just plan it and be like, hey, I did my due diligence and I'm going to be driving the car. All right. Well, I'm almost home. Yeah, wish me luck. Hey, everybody. I made sure that I actually have my phone set to video mode instead of snapping a picture and talking for 20 minutes like I did yesterday. Ugh. So today is Thursday, the 27th of February. And this is going to be my final clip for this vlog. I had a chit chat with Jace to go over the final chapters, and we're going to have to go over everything again because we added some stuff that is more things that I'm going to incorporate into the rest of the series. Some big world building changes that I think are going to be a lot of fun. And I definitely want to sit down and figure out the rest of the series with his help. But we're gonna finish we're gonna tackle the final chapters once more once I incorporate everything that we talked about today, and just kind of go from there, I guess. I'm really excited, and I also reached out to my friend Charlie to see if they are up for working on our collab that we came up with after the Chicago trip, because now I've got this series on my brain after hearing that Michelle Trachtenberg passed away yesterday, who, if you're not familiar, played Dawn on Buffy, and she was only 39. She was younger than me. She was 2 years younger than me. First I cried, and then I was numb for a while, And then I wanted to busy my brain instead of doom scrolling and seeing every other TikTok video talking about her passing. So I pulled up the Google Docs for that project, and I reached out to Charlie and was like, hey, I want to work on the collab now. Like, my brain wants to work on the collab, and I should also be working on Witches, but collab. I had thought about, like, saying, hey, after I get done with my talk with Jace, like, reaching out to them today. But I don't know what their schedule is. And then I work tomorrow and Sunday, back to work. And then it's Monday again. And I know as soon as I get home from work on Sunday, I am going to just hide, because I will be so over socialized that my little introvert brain won't be able to handle it. I don't get solitude time. I'm not a nice person. I like being around people to an extent. It's just exhausting. And in between all of this time, I need to find times to write. Otherwise, I am not getting this book out in the time frame that I want to. And frustrating. We'll get it done though. I actually brought my tablet with me so I can get some work done in the pickup line, maybe. And I have my notebook with me, and I refilled my fountain pen, so it is freshly filled with writer's blood ink. And I pulled out my green for March, but right now I left my house a little early, and I went to the bank, and I have to go to the store because I have to pick up stuff. I have to pick up something for Peanut, and I'm going to get myself some noms for work this weekend. Trying to get away from the candy. Like, okay, I'm still gonna have candy because I have a sweet tooth, and I like chocolate. I like sweets. But, like, I'm also diabetic, and I'm really trying to be more mindful of, like, still treating myself to the sugar because it makes me happy. But I have family members who did not manage their diabetes and ended up very serious situations, like not having any legs. So I don't want to get to that point. So when I get my snacks for work, I'm trying to have like more protein and like the good sugars and like stuff like that. So I'm almost at the store. So this is going to close out the vlog. It's quite long, and I'm sorry. I did not, this technically probably could have been 2 or 3 episodes, but is what is. I will try to maybe break things up a little bit better next time. And yeah, so have a good day, everybody. Bye!